Welcome to Stingrays TV. Joseph Zakshesky with you, joined by Stingrays head coach Spencer Carbery, and today a very special announcement coming out of the Stingrays office that forwards Matt Scherer and Pierre-Luc together announcing their retirement from the game of hockey. And Coach, you've had a chance to get to know these guys both on the ice. You won a championship with them in 2009. You knew them as an assistant coach, a head coach, and a friend. You battled with them on and off the ice and know every bit about them and are very close to those two. And it's a great career to celebrate for both of them.
Yeah, when you assess the careers of some of the great Stingrays, Matt Scherer and Pierre-Luc will definitely be up there. You can talk about what they accomplished on the ice for so many years, winning a championship, playing at such a high level for such a long time, and then the other aspect is their commitment to the community here and what they've done off the ice. And just a real honor and a privilege to have, like you said, not only played alongside those guys and gone to battle with them and gone to war with them, but also to have coached them and them, just a pleasure to work with those two guys. Just a very, very high quality individuals and just really, really impressive careers. You don't see it very much in at our level. Guys that play this many years and stay in one organization. So it's a real credit to them as people.
And like yourself, they're also going to be calling Charleston home for the foreseeable future. Both of them, one of them has a home in the area and want to stay here locally. So it just goes to show how much the community means to them to want to stay here and be a part of this organization in any way.
Yeah, and you bring up a great point. Like, that's what the community and this city has had an impact on them. That they, Matt Scherer from Seattle, Washington, and his wife from Iowa, they want to call Charleston, South Carolina home, and that's just kind of speaks to what a great area and how lucky we are to live and play in such a great spot.
And you mentioned that we've been lucky to have them for so long, especially in the league that we're in, where we see a lot of faces come in and out, a lot of players developing their careers here in the ECHL. And with this news coming out, a lot of fans are wanting to know who's going to be the next in line, who's going to be the next great big Stingrays to come out of this locker room. And I know that's something that we're all looking forward to this season.
Yeah, and that's the unfortunate thing about our level is in the ECHL, you want guys like Matt Scherer and Pierre-Luc to play for 15 years till they're 35, just like the NHL and sometimes the American League. But what you kind of have to understand is that you can provide for your family, and playing in the American League and playing in the NHL is a full-time job. And, when that becomes a little bit out of reach and you've kind of reached your max potential, you start to have to step back and think about other things in life and, okay, what's life after hockey going to do? And I know it doesn't make it any easier because we all want those guys to be out there on the ice battling and suiting up till they're 40. But it's just kind of the nature of our business. And like I said, you don't see a lot of people in the ECHL stick around the same team for 4 or 5 years like these guys have done. And just really, really impressive careers. And the exciting thing now for us is with all these new faces coming in and new leadership coming in, who's going to be the new Matt Scherer? Like, that's what we're looking for, and we're trying to bring in, and the new Pierre-Luc, who's going to step up and maybe carve out a career of 4 or 5 years here in South Carolina. And that's kind of the way that I look at it. You celebrate 2 great Stingrays career, and then you look to the future to where's our next Matt Scherer? Where's our who's going to be our next Pierre-Luc? And that's what my job is, to find those guys, and hopefully we can find a couple going into next year.